Good morning and welcome to another sunny day here in Winnipeg. I'm feeling guilty about this nice weather I've had the last week or two. When you think that people in the UK have been experiencing really bad weather, that must really, people who've got vacations, scheduled and stuff like that, and they've been looking forward to almost a year to getting out and doing stuff. Especially if it's weather-related stuff, and here weather's miserable. Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit guilty about all this nice weather. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to appreciate it, and I'm not going to let it dampen my spirits. Okay, today might be another short episode. I don't know how it's going to go. Just getting started here. We're a little bit later. 24.1 this morning. It's a little cooler. It seems to me that yesterday at this time it was a lot warmer. Now I had, for the first time yesterday when I went out on my e-bike, I was out for just over 2 hours altogether. And it was the first time that I noticed that the battery meter it went from 5 bars of energy just down to 4 bars. Now that doesn't mean that there was 4/5 of it left. It just means that the voltage had dropped down. It's not like the gas gauge in your car. When it says it's half full, it means you can go that much distance again. It doesn't work that way. So when it happened, I was actually headed away from the house here, and I thought, you know what, I don't know how much I've actually got left, so I turned around right where I was and I came back. I might have been able to go a lot further, but I didn't want to take a chance because as most of you know, walking for me is a problem, and I'd probably be trying to get that thing home like an old-fashioned velocipede, sitting on the seat, and I'd wear through my slippers pretty fast, wouldn't I? Okay, enough about the bike. I've got that's not true. I've got over half of the photo etch pieces stuck on here. I've got the most difficult railing done. I think a lot of the stuff I got left to do is just like 90-degree bends and so on, which are going to be quite easy. I think I'm just going to get at it here. As you've seen by now, we had our sunrise. Let's just get at it. I realize that these episodes lately are, because of these crazy railings, it's kind of not the way it usually is. I've been pretty lucky too that I haven't broken anything off here. I've been trying to be extra careful. Okay, I'm just going to get at it, get some more railing on. If I come to something that's kind of different, like I was mentioning the number 11s over there somewhere, where we have to put the spotlight on. I have to find the spotlight. What is it? M26. I'm not even sure how it's going to mount on that piece of railing, but we'll figure it out. Okay, let's get going here and see how the day goes. Alright, this is a lid from a milk jug. And I have just moments ago put this piece of railing on. You can just barely see it here. There's supposed to be 3 pieces of railing go on. There's this one that I did. There's one that I'm going to do right now. It has to go right here between this ladder and this ladder. And then there's another piece that goes on right like this. It has a very slight bend in it. But I'm going to try something here. Now, Wesley reminded me of the fact that you can dip the bottom rail into some CA glue. And that's CA thin. And this is my plan. I actually have never done something exactly like this before, so it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to go. And before I actually dip the bottom in there, See, I'll try and hold everything so you can see it. Well, that's not working, is it? I need one of those wrists that like a robot has. I want to see, can I place it in the right place and be able to let go of it afterwards? I think I can. I might like to get it more on the tip of the tweezer if I could. I'm having trouble holding the tweezer together here. Okay, now I don't want to drop it in there. I just want to dip the bottom rail in. Now, Wesley, if this doesn't work, you know whose fault it's going to be. Okay, I would think that that's probably saturated. Now let's get this out of the way. And we want to go right between those two ladders. I should maybe have the macro lens on. Oh, okay. Let's get it off of there before it cures like that. On the other hand, it almost looked like it wanted to tip up, didn't it? What would happen if I went like this? Probably stick to my finger. Okay, we're going to have to, if I was to place it on there, and it's probably drying now, or curing rather. Let me give it one more try. It's probably still, I can see where this idea should actually work. But I'm a little bit too trembly and too shaky, that's the problem. Okay, let's try it again here. Again. Well, I can see where this is going to work really good if I want to glue it to my finger. There. It's a little bit too far to the left, though, isn't it? Only maybe a millimeter, and it's not straight. Okay, go back. Oh. Okay, I'm going to do this again. Okay, it's pretty much right now. If I could just straighten it up just a little bit here. Now, if it would cure like that, and I think it will, then I can reinforce it later. Okay, so we got it pretty much in the right place. Yeah, maybe give it a sniff of curing agent there, and then I can go along with the applicator and just glue it down just a little bit. Otherwise, the first little breath of wind is going to blow it over the way it is right now. Okay, I've got it on. I reinforced it a little bit. And I'm going to try it again. I've already bent this one into shape. Now it's going to come up against... Oh, it slipped on me here. Oh. Well, that's okay. I wanted that end wet anyway. This is not the way I wanted it to go here. I'm sorry, folks. Okay, now I want this end wet too because it's going to go up against Now I got to be careful that I don't break the antenna off here. It's just, maybe I should take it off. I got to come down at more of an angle here. See if I can just twist it. Okay, now don't let go of it. That's my problem. I keep letting go of stuff. Now, let go. It is almost dead on. This end right here should go up onto the deck just a little bit here. Now don't fall off on me. Get something different to poke with here. Maybe that's not, end is not a good idea. I'll use the blunt end here. Just sort of lift up on the, just get it up onto the deck there. There. Now don't poke at it. Okay, these are railings number 21, 22, and 25. And the last railing that we just put on, the one on the left, when we look close up at it like this now, we can see that I made the bend just a little bit too sharp. But anyway, we're getting there. I do believe that there is only 2 more pieces of railing to go on. And I don't know if I'm going to do any videoing of it or not, but anyway. Okay, I was wrong. There are 4 pieces of railing left, but I do believe we're going to get them on this afternoon. Although, mind you, it's 12:35, and that means it's lunchtime. Okay, what do we got going here now, folks? Remember, this is a double-decker, so we got a layer of crust, we got some chicken, we got a lot of mozzarella cheese, another layer of crust, pepperoni, more chicken, and more mozzarella cheese, and there's onions on the top here that you can't really see. Oh, and there's some cut up pork chops here. So yeah, that should taste pretty good. Now, I guess you could probably tell by looking at this, it's cold. The pizza is cold. But you know what? Cold pizza tastes really good. At least I think it is. Now how am I going to pick this up? It's all falling apart on me here. Okay, I have just put on 2 pieces of railing, the C42s, which is this one right here, and its counterpart on the other side. And I have discovered that it seems that the more difficult something is to see, the more difficult it is to put in place. And but you know what? It's getting on here this afternoon. Let's see if I can zoom out a bit. What have we got here? 1:46. I kind of want to go outside and enjoy the nice day. So I'm going to call it quits here. And thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.